With upgrade to BTT board on Ender 3 Pro, you need to install the firmware. There is two options available. First one is go to BTT GitHub and use their precompiled firmware. But this firmware is not up to date. Some bug fixes and improvements are missing. For simple use, it's fine. So if you don't want to bother with compiling firmware, this will be enough for you. Second option is compile up-to-date firmware with all latest changes and your own settings. I'll show you how to do it. First, go to the Marlin GitHub. Open Repositories tab and open Configuration repository in second browser tab. We will return to it later. Then, open the Marlin repository. In Branches drop-down menu, select Bugfix 2.1.x branch. This branch contains all latest changes. In Code drop-down, use preferred method to get project. In Visual Studio, you need to install two plugins: Platform.io IDE and Auto-Build Marlin. Next, return to the previously opened Configuration tab in Marlin's GitHub. Go to Config, Examples, Creatility, Ender 3 Pro, BTT SKR Mini. Select Configuration.h file and copy it. In Editor, open the corresponding file in the Marlin folder and paste the copied settings. Do the same for the configuration adv.h file. Open platform.ini file and for variable default env set value which corresponds with your board. In the configuration.h comment or delete lines with error and return to the configuration tab in browser and download bootscreen.h and statusscreen.h if they are missing in Marlin folder, and copy them into project. If you plan to use stock Z and stop detector, you don't have to change anything. Just open Auto-Build Marlin extension and click Show IBM panel if you don't have such tab in editor. Next, in field with your board name, press Build and wait until it finished. Next, in Opened Explorer, copy firmware.bin to the flash drive. Turn off your printer, insert flash drive, turn on printer back, and wait until loading is finished. If printer menu appears on the screen, congratulations, you have successfully installed firmware. If not, double check that the files have been selected and copied correctly and rebuild the firmware. If you have installed the BLTouch or 3DTouch probe, you will need to make some adjustments to the firmware files. First one, you need to find and uncomment and stop pull up the min probe variable Next, find line with define BLTouch and do the same thing and uncomment it. For variable nodes to probe offset, specify the values from the description of the mount. Most authors indicate these parameters in review. In case if Z-axis is not specified, set safe value minus 1.85 millimeters. It's common standard. For multiple probing, set 2. For Z after probing, set 2. And for Z probe low point, set -5. And Z after homing should set to 10. Next, comment min software and stop Z. And allow Z-axis move to the lowest point. In calibrate section, enable auto bed leveling bilinear and comment mesh bed leveling. To enable savings calibrated values, enable restore leveling after G28. You can also define any amount of points for calibration with field grid max point X. Now to the configuration adv.h file. You need to set BLTouch delay to 500 value. And very important, if you are using knockoffs like 3DTouch or for some reason your Z-axis motor not stopping, even if all the pins are connected correctly, you need to have to disable BLTouch Force SV mode. This will resolve the problem. Now everything is done and you can build and install firmware. Hope this tutorial was helpful. Thanks for watching.